अंब पराकू अंब पराकू देवी पराकू मम्मेलू शारदांब पराकू अंब
It is quotes like this one that draw me in so deep to the two forms of dance that I train in, Bharatanatyam and Kuchipudi. The 7 forms of classical dance that exist around India today are all variations based on a scriptural text known as the Natya Shastra, written around 400 BC. Originally part of temple ritual, dance holds an extremely protected and esteemed place in Indian culture.
Well, Indian classical dance is a very sophisticated dance style. It has very complex rhythms.
Once I started learning dance, I started recognizing those nuances in the beats that I was dancing to. And it was sort of just a visual representation of what I'd been listening to all along, and being able to actually physically dance that visual and auditory aspect, to physically present it, it was just really full circle for me. There are set beats that the feet follow, and there's a goal that the dancer is trying to reach in doing the hand gestures, the formations, the aramandi, the opening of the fan, and there's so much happening that the dancer has to focus.
Whereas Western dance forms emphasize spacelessness at a point in time, Indian classical dance underlines timelessness at a point in space. Indian classical dance also contains an emotive aspect, known in Sanskrit as abhinaya.
It is how a dancer uses a variety of hand gestures, facial expressions, and body postures to relate themes, not just from Hindu mythology, but you can also take contemporary themes.
Although a medium such as film has only come recently, Indians have used visual art as a form of representation and dissemination of philosophy for over 2,000 years.
It is something that also can be transferred to modern day, because the emotions that you portray while performing, they remain the same, like love or betrayal or fear. And I just think that humans at any point or any age can relate to the art because of that aspect of it.
A common theme, known as the Nayaka-Nayaki Bhav, displays a person pining for their lover, allowing the audience to connect and empathize with this ever-so-common theme, only to establish it as a metaphor for the human soul yearning for union with the divine.
There's also a focus when you're doing abhinaya in the emotion that you evoke from the audience. So unlike with acting, it's not just about what you show, it's about what you get the audience to feel. So if I want to show the emotion compassion, I can show it by looking compassionate, or I can show it by looking terribly sad and hoping to evoke the feeling of compassion in the audience.
So what exactly does a tradition as deep and rich as Indian classical dance mean to those who perform it?
These are just pieces that have been around for ages and ages, and the feeling that it invokes within you is just so consuming that you just really can't think about anything else except for what's happening with your feet and what's happening with the time. And I think that's a really great form of meditation because you're not thinking about anything else.
We moved to the United States in 2001. I was very young, and I seemed to have lost my roots. I didn't know where I belonged. I didn't know who I was, and that's when my mom enrolled me with Triveni School of Dance, and I found a little piece of India again, and I never left. I haven't left since.
Indian classical dance is the synthesis of very many aspects of our culture: musicality, philosophy, society, and aesthetic. And if it is something that you are truly involved in like I am, you learn new things about our rich culture every day. In the scriptural text, it states that at the end of a classical dance performance, the audience member achieves Rasavastha, which means transcendence or enlightenment through dance. Through viewing the margam, or the dance path, from beginning to end, by seeing all human emotions displayed on that stage, the audience can empathize and through that emotional experience achieve enlightenment. And that is something that we work towards every day.
కావవే కనక దుర్గాంబ పరాకు ఈ విధిగా నిన్ను కోరిన వారికి కావవే కనక